Right, we should be here back with another Roulette Rival 7. I can't hear anything for a while, so I hope all audios are working in for fun here with me. Spin is going to be live in about 10 seconds. Sorry, not much pre-match stuff. Uh, Crewdy's played it once, lost 3 times. It's all we really have. And Spin is going to be going live. Hush with the Fiberwire as the perfect test subject. Imogen Royce with an SMG as the facility engineer. Both native disguises. Non-trespassing. So should be very easy. Especially you have a rookie involved. A very good one at that.
Hello, Punk. Hello, everyone. It's quite last minute indeed, but I think we got it going. Ping always scares me, but no, now we are going. And I think the last significance, no, one of the significances of this match is that it's the final match of the tournament, which is first to four. After this, everything is either round 3 or beyond, or loses round 3 or beyond there. So you might got not the shorter, but the quicker stick, or the proverbial stick, because the other match last minute starting at 10 p.m. Central European is first to six between Alex and Rocky.
Yeah, and also whoever's setting that up, you gotta set up a YouTube one, so it's a little bit complicated if you don't have it at hand. But anyways, technicalities aside, this very forgiving spin for Chongqing. As I said, both non-trespassing disguises. Don't have to worry about sneaking too much. Two different
Okay,
approaches.
Yeah, going for the engineer at start, and an early Imogen is on the cards. I didn't really see the first 15 seconds of Booch's run, but I don't think there was an isolation there, but still can be something facility related. Not just the drone, which is seen all so often.
Gets a really nice banana KO on the facility engineer. I'm curious to see where he's gonna take out Imogen. Looks like Crewdy is climbing down the stairs now.
Yeah, quick hash kill, followed by shooting a drone, I hope. It's all getting really... still need to get into this match, but I can see Imogen in the tier 1 security room, which can only mean a lockdown on Hush. Or, well, on Imogen after or while killing Hush. And this will be followed by an isolation, because the drone has been already shot. Imogen will leave and she can be KO'd on the stairs.
Crewdy has opted to he's trespassing, and engineer isn't one of the disguises. You have to go all the way to the bottom. Thankfully, the Imogen kill is not a live kill, so he's gonna be able to leave that body lying around for as long as he needs.
Yeah, nice benefit of facility engineer's second disguise. Oh, watch out for that lady. Nice awareness by Crewdy. I think plenty of other players would have ripped there. You can get the red hat after KOing Imogen, and then that gets you a uninterrupted, non-trespassing way down to the engineer, as Booch showed us, who is now in the block. However, with the Imogen disguise, it's noteworthy.
Rudy now has Imogen knocked out, should be able to get the guard disguise and work his way for the other red disguise. Yeah, Booch bringing in the facility engineer up here for Hush, probably for just convenience. I imagine he might try the drone thing as well. It's just that he doesn't have to go. Makes it kind of interesting that he didn't start at the block, just like Crewdy did. it's a bit of a back and forth. It's not really necessary.
It can remind me, for example, a rookie, learns the openings of a map. So, for example, getting the engineer at start, which he did really well. And there's also a strategy to, of course, get back up here in time. And Butch is going for this tiny window, which is not so often used, where he's still not in his chair, but can be isolated or killed with a fiber wire. As we see, Crewdy kills someone, but that's not a target because he spotted him, sadly.
Personally, getting caught by an enforcer and gave him the infrafront treatment, the dozen bullets with the SMG to the chest. I remember that one from yesterday on the tech guy. Yeah, that's a restart. Puts
Which is
Booch at a huge lead now.
it Crewdy wasn't so far away from finishing because the disguise was in the next room, or, well, people with the disguise. Ooh, Butch is missing this window. Not sure if that was his plan. Because now I think Hush will, yeah, sit in his chair, and apart from a peekaboo, or maybe not even that, and nothing will really move him out of there.
Yeah, he's missing that's very crucial because he's gonna be waiting for a long time. Crewdy just restarted once again. He was in the middle of the animation of killing Hush. I imagine he just got spotted by, is it Junie Lee or something?
Exactly. I think she was halfway through the room, so it was kind of unlucky timing for him because you can't distract her anymore, but you kind of have to wait until she gets out of the picture. But he can try again now in half a minute if he can pick up this wrench.
Yeah, this is what makes his strategy, despite failing early, very quick to catch with Bush because he's just gonna have to be waiting here until Hush has decided to move, and then even then, I don't think he has the deprivation chamber. Everybody knocked out in there.
This is such an impossible situation. Although it's already 6 minutes in game time for Booch, it won't take forever, but probably in the 7th or rather the 8th minute, Hush will get up and starts his second cycle.
Rudy is delaying the Hush kill a little bit, and he's gonna throw something to get Mogwai away. Now has to make sure Hush doesn't is not looking at him. There's the fiber wire kill. Now has to knock out Mogwai. Very well improvised, even after that little bit of hesitant.
Yeah, you don't see this so often. Which shoots a drone, which is significant in terms of the imaging route. Hashkill is not so close yet, although he is now standing instead of sitting, so probably some changes in the cycle coming up short soon.
Yeah, hopefully he's able to catch up here. Crewdy is. Also has a silenced pistol. Now this time he's grabbing the crowbar. I thought for a second he was gonna go, but it's probably gonna be the same thing. He shot a drone on his way down here. We'll be waiting for Imogen. If she came from the left, it would be easier because you could just hide. That's what it is exactly. She's coming from the left this time. Hide behind the vending machine or beside it from that perspective.
Of course, it's consistent from timing, but it feels like so convenient when you hit that second when, or that part of the timing when she was the other way around, because then you can hide and get ready for the kill this way.
Booch is gunning it to Hush. Gonna leave his body. Oh, he's knocking out the researcher. He's gonna be on a timer, Mogwai. He's gonna walk in. Oh, he's gonna knock him out too from the side. Gets the prompt.
Nice awareness.
Mm,
But oh my god.
that
Never.
timing of the head turn. I think he was on his way just to turn, get inside the room. Can't say for sure, but that's unfortunate. I wonder if it
Such
would
an
have been better off
extreme.
just dragging Hush with the fiber wired body and just dumping him in the closet.
Yeah, good question. That would also worry me because the researcher stands up after a few seconds, but it wouldn't have been a long animation to drag him and hide him. It's also true. It's just a really unlucky situation because if the head turn wasn't so extreme, then Butch has the first kill down and the second disguise with Imogen going up the stairs or to the entrance because it was a one drone strat. It would have been, I think, his map to lose after all.
Yeah, absolutely. That looked so close. And yeah, this is his pick. He's banned Colorado, and Crewdy banned the map that's right next to it, which is Bangkok. But he's also picked Sapienza from season 1.
Yeah, Bangkok is probably the least popular two-target map. Scale hasn't been picked so often, I guess, except now this tourney. We have seen some changes. Someone either likes that map or just doesn't want to traverse those stairs, dodge the cameras, awkward Jordan and Ken timings.
Crewdy manages to dodge the enforcer, and now we'll be able to get the same facility engineer that Crewdy or Booch has gotten at the beginning of his map every time. Should be a quick KO and a dump.
Now Crewdy has made it further than in his previous longest run. He got, or he became suspicious soon before the disguise change. So now it's just up those stairs to the main entrance. And Silence SMG kill should be ready for him, and the finish in a minute or so.
That's looking good here for Crewdy, as he's gonna be going into his map pick. Something funny was one of the tech NPCs were standing on top of the desk or computer. That happens sometimes. But there's the kill for Crewdy. Looks like he's going back down. Gonna take the emergency exit off the facility.
Just couldn't see the minimap if anyone reacted to that, but it really shouldn't be the case. That's only an issue if Imogen logs down from the first bullet, but of course she was KO'd now. Rudy aiming the camera at the emergency door and exits the first map. No photo finish in sight, so he gets the first 2 points.
Well done. He's messed up once at that point and figured out what he needed to do and rectified it very quickly. We're going on to Sapienza. In for Fun is our admin as well as co-casting, so special thanks for doing all that.
It's I wouldn't say it's no worries, but it's, I think the benefits outweigh the work it takes right now. Just let's get these two players through the bracket with a good match, hopefully. And this could be, of course, already the game if Crewdy takes his own map pick, the last first of 4 matches once again. Which would be quite unfortunate for Booch because he played Speedster in the winner's bracket, if I remember correctly, and he came prepared. I just want to double check if I saw it correctly. Yeah, his first moment in our career was using micro audio lure for Blake Nathaniel, which is something that you don't even see from veterans or champions.
Oh
Then going.
yes, I remember seeing that. That was a beautiful distraction. While Sophia was puking, he was using that floor on the bathroom.
Yeah, perfect. This is the first ever map. First minute of RR tensions must be so high. So would be quite a shame to see him already lose without taking a map. But Speedster and Crewdy, just two veterans who also have their own claims in making far in the brackets.
Yes, Booch has banned Colorado. I imagine between the two maps he played, he would prefer to play an Isle of Skill over Colorado, which is understandable. I think uh, I keep I keep mentioning it. It's probably because of all the openings in Colorado now, the fire kills and the Scarecrow being available for all targets. By all targets, I mean Maya, who was kind of restricted for Scarecrow kills before.
Yeah, the how should I say the it's always difficult. So it's is it the floor or is it the ceiling which increases? But I think it's the floor right now with all the new kills and makes it just a bit more tedious to practice.
Yeah, this one it's kind of like a you just take the box and move it up instead of keeping the box on the floor and increasing the height at the top. That's the conversation that was held sort of. So kind of like,
Yeah.
but yeah, this is why I'm saying we need a podcast.
There is only so much we can talk about between spins. Of course, I could increase the timer to 10 to add some extra conversations, but it's unfair for the players. We can just
Yeah.
keep our thoughts to non-RR related channels, and maybe we can express those in different way. Wanted to check something, and it's actually goes against my intuition. As of the 21st of February, so I'm not sure if today's matches are counted or start of the day and the previous day. Berlin and Colorado lead the map ban frequency chart provided by tournaments.hitmaps.com on 16 each. And on the other hand, Sapienza has a very clear lead of 20 picks over Hokkaido and Miami on 13. We are like 85 or so matches into the tournament, so already plenty of data to crunch.
Something funny in there. It says the shortest match is between our dude and Cobalt. The elapsed time is 20 seconds. I don't I don't know what happened there.
That's perfect. And I can't even remember if anything significant happened there. Oh, it might have been a forfeit, yeah. I guess it was a reschedule turning into a forfeit, which makes these funny statistics, but at least no multi-day match, which is the other outlier sometimes. We do have a spin instead. Silvio Caruso, pistol as Red Plumber. Again, Francesca De Santis, loud explosive weapon as mansion security.
I think we've had too many RRs at this point. So many of the same disguises, and so we saw Tyson, boat captain, falling object, Red Plumber, twice in a row. Just between you and me in the last couple of hours. So it's
Yeah. Quite interesting.
But
Yeah,
once again, Francesca's disguise for the Red Plumber kill, the one that's coming with Red Plumber for Silvio, is very easy. Another mansion disguise.
even more parallels with the previous spin a couple hours ago. Red Plumber for Silvio and easy disguise for Francesca, well, easiest of them all, means you can obviously start Morg and get the Red Plumber, and then that's all you have to do. Outside the mansion, Francesca is another explosive weapon, this time loud, and Silvio will be a firearm, possibly silent one, so it's even closer on second thought.
Yeah, absolutely. This is and Francesca obviously has the option of being behind a couple of doors if you take her to her bathroom. Loud kill should not be a problem, given you take care of her guards in an efficient way. Something I want to kind of mention in terms of the little banter that I do about mansion and villa. The game actually confuses me. I just realized this. In the briefing and everywhere else, Diana says Villa Caruso, but these guards are called mansion security, so I guess we can call it either.
Yeah, definitely. It depends on context, but neither should be just wrong.
Yeah.
And Mike fixed some of the disguises. Bodyguard is now Cicada Bodyguard in Hitmaps or Hitmaps Roulette, and I think definitely plenty more have been changed, but sadly not much to change about this disguise. But Crewdy has to change up his method of infiltrating the villa, unfortunately. Gets spotted by shooting camera.
Puts Booch at a decent advantage now. He's picking up the micro explosive device from the ICA safe house.
Nice timing, but he doesn't have so much time. Uses the radio, now just waiting on cycles. And it's a close one, but gets out, yeah.
Gets away with that one because he doesn't have an illegal weapon on his back, because that would have been in spot otherwise.
Have you seen Mikulas do the same? And that was the difference indeed from a couple hours ago.
Gonna be cutting it close, but this timing always works because, like I said, Alexis turns just in time, and if you keep running just like that, you'll be able to avoid him. Barely.
Yeah, that's that's just a bit too scary for me. I waited 1 more second and get to the room at 2:35. That's fine for me.
Yeah, it looks like, I mean, this console timing, 2:35 is when Francesca gets to her desk, and guard turns over on like 2:37, 2:38.
That's some extra perks that the console players get, slower cycles, but yeah, it makes the cross-platforms events just a bit more interesting. We haven't seen, I think, a case of a console player winning or losing because of their different cycles, but it's worth mentioning.
Yeah, I think so. That kind of goes into the conversation about the hardware differences.
And it's so many things to consider there, from old gen, new gen, and of course the PC variations. Yeah, I think Booch either no, he hasn't shot the panel then, because he has no firearm yet.
Yeah, it's going up there for the VHS tape, it looks like. Interesting. Oh, tried to grab it. Didn't grab it.
I think he's looking for the panel. Oh, yeah.
Oh, replanning.
Oh.
He doesn't have a firearm, which is kind of interesting, because I was not sure if he was planning on using one of the guards' weapons.
Yeah, it would have been salvageable, but hard to say. Loud pistol kill with Chanks, on the other hand, is not that much of a detour, but probably Booch didn't want to improvise that much, or just doesn't feel comfortable enough doing so.
There's the kill for Crewdy. Straight up headshot on Silvio Caruso. That's one kill down. He has Francesca DeSantis set up with an explosive device. Just needs to grab one of these disguises, and that will likely be an exit kill. Oh, nice spin to win there.
Detonator in hand. Just a bit too early for that. No key card, has to go back for that.
Oh, there's the change in Booch's strategy, removing the Calmer from there, causing him to knock out the plumber with the crowbar, which obviously the body does get found over there around like 240 mark.
Yeah, I hope if that body is. So I'm not quite sure who finds that body. I think it's the same gardener who does it at
It's a
just a couple of
guard
seconds.
by the grave. He eventually goes down there. The guard in a
So
suit.
this is in no way a run by Butch then, because that
Yeah.
body is still there. Fortunate.
He sort of turns around on his phone. But the gardener, like you're mentioning, if it's like right at the entrance, the gardener finds that one because he just goes at the edge for a smoke or something.
Yeah, then Butch mostly has to hope then for
And then none of those two guys
Hitman
find.
being. Yeah,
Like, yeah, hiding it really far away can prevent the obviously hiding it inside can prevent the gardener, but you gotta hide it further inside to prevent the guard from finding it.
no, what's going on there? Crewdy can't get or well, not allowed to get the lab security disguise because he still needs to do a kill. So he has to be in hostile area. First the EMP, and then the ducky for the loud explosion. 3 seconds from the exit.
And here he goes. Presses the exit and the finish. It should be a clean sweep for Crewdy. Unfortunately, that means the Booch's Roulette Rival 7 runs comes to an end, but a really good performance in his play so far.
Yeah, he showed a lot of knowledge and came up against two veterans. So
Yeah.
nothing to be afraid of. And okay, that's allowed, Psycheo. Just remember Kei Kaneta, who I don't think has won a map, maybe in the loser bracket in R6, his first ever tourney, and then to finish second in the grand final in the following event. So hope for many successes from Booch. And of course, many more wins in R7 from Crewdy.